Hello friends, in today's video we would be talking about what is a startup at its core and what are its defining factor. So after interacting with some of the great personalities who are into this field and after a discussion with few of my friends, I come across few factors which are really very important for starting any business. So the very first point is if you are getting into a product based startup or a service based startup, the very important point is your product or service must be 100% innovative. That is, no such product exists in the market in which you are entering. Now I'm not saying that whatever the concept with which you are getting into the market should be of yours. You can borrow someone else's idea to build up your business. You can look for some foreign startups who are solving a definite problem in the market. You can take their copied idea in this country and you can work on that idea. You can do a small changes according to the market and you can build up your own business. Now various books are writing the same thing, and one of the greatest book for any entrepreneur, the 0 to 1 book. Now in this book also there is written a radical innovation is required. If you are entering into the new market, whatever product or service you are launching, it should not be present in that particular market. There is one saying that if you can organize something, there is a potential in everything. So based on this quote, you can start your own startup with a completely innovative idea. Now the next point is techno-economical. So whatever field you are going into, your product or service must be technically advanced and it should be economical. Now the technology is into everything, right from farming to aeronautics. Technology is present everywhere. You may require a technologically advanced product for its functioning, or you may require technology for website building or app or software, whatever. So technology is the basic of every startup. It is the foundation of every startup, and whatever you're planning, your idea should be connected with the technology. Now the next factor is economical. So whatever product or service you are building, if it is not affordable by a large section of society, then it's not effective enough. So by just focusing on a one factor, cost, you can reach to every corner of this world and you can make your product or service that effective. So this are the two factors for an ideal startup to start. There is another saying which goes that your product or service must be affordable by the poorest of the poorest consumer of that market, and it should be preferred by the richer section of the society. Now sometimes even after having a radical innovative idea and even after making a product which is technically advanced and it is economical for a large section of society, some startup fail. So there can be various reasons for a failure of a startup, but one major reason is they are not solving a burning problem of the larger section of the society. So if your startup is able to solve a burning problem of the society, then it's definitely going to be successful. Now the next very important factor is your startup must have a high social impact value. So your startup must serve humanity. It should not degrade environment, and it should bring a positive change in the society. So these are the three factors under the category of high social impact value for any startup. There is one saying that if you are helping people, then you have a plenty of work to do and you will never go out of business. So with this concept in mind, you can start your startup by helping others and solving a major problem in the society. Now this point is really very interesting. If you have a product based startup or a service based startup, you should focus on a niche market. Now I'm not saying that niche market should have a need of this product or service. If your product or service is having a great concept, it is definitely going to make its own market. Now your startup is not going to fail if it's not profitable in its initial year, but it is definitely going to fail if it's not scalable. So there is this concept of scalability. If it is not having that growth factor, then it's very difficult for any startup to grow. And another point which came is customer retention. If you can sell your product or a service to the customer repeatedly, then there is more chances that your startup is going to be successful in future. So the next point is, it's my personal opinion that if you are serving your customer directly, you are definitely going to get that feeling of accomplishment. So it has nothing to do with the success of any startup, but if you are able to serve your customer directly, then you are going to get the blessings from that customer. So there can be there are various startups who are helping other startups to grow. So you can mark this point, like if you are not directly helping the customer, you can help other startup to ease out their working process, which will help your startup to grow and which will help other startups to also grow, which are indirectly helping customer. But I would again stick to the point, why not serve to the customer directly? It will help to grow your company, and the customer is also definitely going to keep your company into his mind. So serve the customer directly. Now there are various technical concepts which can be the defining factors for success of any startup, but we are focusing more on the core values which will help you to define what a startup is, and in what way you should think. The technical aspects come after that, if you have done with the idea, if you are knowing with what purpose you are serving people and what is the vision and mission of your company, then there comes a technical aspect. So we would be covering those concepts maybe in future in our videos, but for now these concepts are really very important for your startup to grow. See friends, I'm not a business analyst, I'm not an MBA graduate, but whatever things I'm telling you, I'm trying to bring all those things in a very compact and easy manner in front of you. I personally believe if you have knowledge of something, why not share it with others? So it's either going to be helpful for the person who are watching it, or it's not going to be helpful, but it's not going to be useless. So whatever knowledge you have, share it with your friends, and if you like the content of this video, let the knowledge spread. Thank you for watching my video.